Hey, this is Melody with the Realty Executives Main Street, and I have been so unbelievably blessed to be able to talk with so many of you from around the United States and even a couple of times from around the world. And so I've been getting asked a lot of the same questions. So I wanted to make a video that will hopefully answer these questions, and hopefully you will find them beneficial to you. Stick around. The main question I get asked often is, what are taxes like? Well, it's 9.75% sales tax. Yeah, that's a little pricey. We do not have a state income tax. And we do get a sales tax holiday, usually in August, and that is usually over certain things. Now, for this year, 2022, we get the whole month of August. We don't pay sales tax on most food items at the grocery store. And then we have a weekend where no sales tax for school supplies, computers, kinds of things. And then forgive me, I can't remember the exact time frame, but there's also a time frame where you can buy firearms and gun safes and things of that nature without sales tax. So that kind of offsets it a little bit. The second question is, how do I get my driver's license? So you get moved here. You do not have to retest as far as a driving test. Now, when I moved to Utah, I had to do that. I had to take a driving test, and that was just gave me the heebie-jeebies. But when you come to Tennessee, you will have to bring literally a packet of information about you. I mean, and if you are missing one single thing, they will not talk with you at the DMV. So you have to make sure you have everything. You've got to have your driver's license from the state you're coming from. You're going to want to have at least 2 pieces of paper mail with your new address on it. It can't be printed off from the internet. It actually has to be a paper piece of mail. Trust me on this one. I have learned from this. You will also, in certain cases, need a birth certificate or a passport. So I can help you with that, but just so you know, you will have to bring a lot of information, but you do not have to retake the driving test. I was in a workshop the other day, and one of the leaders said, there are over 5,000 real estate agents in Tennessee. Why would someone pick you? Somebody actually asked me that question, and I was like, well, you don't know me, so you're going to have to take my word for it, or you can read my Google reviews. That's fine too. But for me, I am not about the transaction. I'm not about the transaction. I am about the relationship. So, give you an example. Literally, just a few moments ago, a couple that I helped purchase some land up in Tellico Plains sent me some pictures. It's been 2 years, and they're still sending me pictures of their land and stuff that they're doing. They're taking down some trees and leveling off some land. That's a relationship. Earlier today, I was at a former client's house. They had bought some property from me back in January, February kind of. And now they have decided that they want to list their home. So 7 months have passed. They remembered me. That's how I am different. I am different from most real estate agents because it's a relationship for me. I'm all about serving. That's my motto in life. That's my love language. I love to serve. And so I am different because I want the relationship. I will keep in touch with you, even if it's just through social media or a text here and there. And it won't always be about real estate. If I find out it's your anniversary, I might sing you a text or something crazy. So that's one of the unique things that sets me, Melody, apart from many of the other agents. Another thing that sets me apart is the fact that I am always learning. I recently had the opportunity to get it's not really I don't know how to explain it. It's a certificate, okay? So in real estate, you know, if you're a teacher, you can go back and you can do more college and you can get a higher degree, right? Well, in real estate, once you're a realtor, you can become a broker, but that's about all you can do. I don't want to be a broker. That's not where my serving heart is. My serving heart is a realtor. But I can take more classes and get more education to learn how to do things better or to help more people. And so I was so blessed that I recently went through some education classes to get a new title, and that's called an MRP, a Military Relocation Professional. So with that knowledge, I will hopefully be able to help my veteran clients even more, because I love working with veterans. So I also, earlier this week, finished a class called Inside Sales Agent. Again, just more education, learning more how to get the most bang for your buck, how to negotiate better. And I'm also going to be working on another class very soon. So that's another thing that sets me apart from a lot of agents, is the fact that I'm always learning. I'm always taking classes. I want to know how to do it better. I want to know how to do it more efficient. So that's another thing that sets me apart. So another question that I have recently been asked about actually moving here. One of the questions is, okay, I want unrestricted land. Why are there even HOAs if it's just land? Okay, so a lot of people, I think, always don't think through exactly what an HOA is. Okay, they might have heard a horror story where there was a bad experience with an HOA. You know, I'm a Dave Ramsey person. I've heard him talk about how HOAs are not his thing. But you have to decide what is best for you. You can totally buy land. You can buy a house on unrestricted property. And yes, that means you can do whatever you want to do with that land. However, so can your neighbors. So if your neighbor wanted to start a junkyard, they could, because there's no restrictions. Sometimes there'll be an HOA where maybe you pay a yearly fee, and it does have some bylaws, or it might have some covenants, and it's more to protect your neighborhood, your community, and it does have certain guidelines. And you pay once a year to have those guidelines, or maybe to have a little bit of lawn maintenance or whatever. And then there's some that, you know, you pay every month, and there's certain amenities that you have. So again, none of these are right or wrong. It's just, what are you looking for? If you are looking to be able to do anything with your land that you want to, just remember, so can other people. If you want to have a little bit of say-so in how your land and your investment is, then you might want an HOA, and then just check out through your realtor what those covenants are, or what are those bylaws. Or if you want one with a lot of amenities. I talked with a lady the other day, and she's like, yeah, I want a neighborhood with a pool. I don't mind paying a monthly fee. I want that pool. So again, there's no way that's right or wrong. It's what's best for you. Another question that I'm getting asked a lot is, you know, I want to be close to a hospital, but I don't want to be right up against people. And I think a lot of people who are not familiar with Tennessee, they automatically think city, country, city, country. And there's not a whole lot of in between, but there is. So I personally live in Knox County. My brokerage is in Sweetwater. I love Sweetwater too. And I serve all the areas in between, but I live in Knox County. I do not live in Knoxville city limits. So I would say I live on the outskirts of Knoxville. So I only pay county taxes. I don't pay city taxes. I still have public water. I still have public sewer. I'm close to a hospital. And it's that way with a lot of areas. So you can be out away from the city limits, if that's where you'd prefer, and still have some of the public utilities. Not always, but sometimes you can. So it's very important when you are trying to decide where you want to live here in East Tennessee. Look at what the county says. And that's so, so, so important. A lot of times when I'm talking with prospective clients, I'll say, you know, I kind of want to go in the southeast region of Tennessee. Okay, what exactly does that mean? Because when you say southeast region and I say southeast region, those could mean two completely different things. So kind of, you know, ask your realtor. If it's me, I'm going to send you a map of Tennessee and I'm going to show you each of the counties. That way, when you are looking at listings on the MLS, if you can pay attention to what county that's in, I can be more helpful to you. Does that make sense? So I hear that the market is slowing down. Okay. As of right now, the market here is leveling. Okay. So we had so much demand, not many homes. Now we're getting homes put on the market. So it's kind of even. You might be seeing some homes or even some land staying on the market a little bit longer than it was 6 months ago. But if you had went back 2 years before the pandemic, houses would stay on the market this long. So yes, it is changing. It's not necessarily a bad change here. It's not a good change here. It's just leveling off. So I'm telling you this because it's still a great time to buy. It is still a great time to sell. I did have somebody ask, Melody, will you help me find a rental? Rentals are not my niche. I don't want to try to help you with something that I don't feel comfortable with the knowledge behind it. So if you are looking for a rental, I am probably not going to be the realtor for you. If you want to find land, if you want to find a home, if you want to find land to put a mobile home on, if you want to build a barn dominium, whatever, I can help you with that. But rentals are not my niche. So I would love to talk with you, but I'm probably not going to be the best agent for you if you're looking for a rental here. So I think those are the main questions I've been asked lately. If you have a question that you would like for me to address, please reach out to me. My number is 865-603-5908, or you're welcome to email me at my email address below, melodywagstaffrealtor@gmail.com. And the most important thing is, if you are looking for a home or land here in East Tennessee, or if you're looking to sell your property, please reach out to me. I'd be so honored to help you. And remember, this is not a transaction for me. This is a relationship. And I would love to come and talk with you and see how we can make your home owning dreams or home selling dreams come true. Until next time.